Hi, my name is Cait Lackey, and I am a graduate student at Purdue University Northwest. Today I'm going to be reviewing the serious game Fake It to Make It. Fake It to Make It is a social impact game about fake news. It was created by an instructional designer named Amanda Warner. She recommends that students play the game before they read a little bit about it, but from my personal experience, I think it is important for the players to know a bit about the premise of the game and what inspired it. When you get to the site's landing page, you can immediately start the game, or you can read more about the game on this page. If you look into that, Amanda goes into details about how you can be better informed about fake news and other misinformation. She wants to make sure that students have other resources after they play their game to understand what fake news is and how they can get around it, or how they can identify it quickly so that way they can be aware of the information they're consuming. The real-life information that inspired this game came from a couple Macedonian teenagers who profited from the fake news leading up to the 2016 presidential election in the United States. The students, or rather the teenagers that made a bunch of money off of producing a lot of fake news, swayed the presidential election, and kind of duped a lot of people in the United States. It had a lot of power, and the fact that these teenagers in a completely different continent could create a lot of fake news and distribute it to our country, and people believe it, is quite frightening. So Amanda decided to take this game on to teach people about fake news and its impact. So when you start a new game, you are immediately prompted to choose a guide for the duration of the game, who's going to provide you with feedback and help you with your goals and help you understand the purpose of the game. Once you choose your guide, you can give the program your name, so it makes it more personalized. And then you have to pick an item to purchase. You are trying to put out fake news with the intention of getting some money. So the guide tells you should probably start off with a small goal. I'm going to start with music equipment for your band for about $200, and then you get started. So the guide that you select immediately tells you that you're going to be making money by creating a news site and profiting from when people click and view your ads on your site. We're targeting specifically people in the United States because the United States pays higher than any other country, and they make a note to mention that fake news takes less time to create and often spreads better than real news. That's the notion that they point towards creating fake news, and then the guide immediately says your fake news articles will live on fake news sites. Start by creating a site with a credibility of at least 30. So you're going through and you're creating this site to then post articles to a specific demographic of people. You're constantly trying to work towards this goal of paying off this purchase that you made at the beginning. You're provided with $50 of just basic expenses to start your site, and then you're immediately expected to go in and start making money. You are prompted by the guide constantly with specific goals. Your first goal is first to create your site, then the next is to post some articles and generate some activity on your site. This part's very interesting because students are constantly posting information and consuming information on their social media sites to begin with. So they're familiar with this bombarding of articles and this constant stream of information that's coming through them. This game offers an interesting perspective for students to see what it is on the other side, these people creating these articles and pumping them out there for them to see. What are their intentions and what are they getting from them viewing these articles exactly? Overall, I found that Fake It to Make It is a great game option for students that are wanting to learn more about media and the role that media plays in our society. I find the game to be very well organized and engaging and motivating for the students. Students get to interact immediately once they choose their guide and they put their name in to make it more personalized. The guide provides constant encouragement and feedback so the students never feel lost, and the narrative sticks pretty much to the point. You're creating fake news and you're trying to make as much money as possible. I find that this game opens up a lot of opportunity for class discussion as far as fake news and the impact that it has on our society and how we can be more aware of fake news.